99X, it's the Morning X, Barnes and Leslie, and please welcome Jennie Garth. Hey, Jennie.
Hi.
I have the biggest crush on Jennie Garth. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. That's a nice welcome.
That's a nice welcome. It could be creepy to some people, but I'm just saying, I just always had that Jennie Garth crush. How are you?
I find it comforting. I'm doing well, thank you.
Time stood still with you. You look exactly the same as you did 20 years ago. You look amazing.
Thank you. I do my best. It's a battle. We're all fighting, but I do my best to be healthy. Yeah, so thank you.
Do you have like any kind of a workout regime or?
She does it all over TikTok.
I do. I've started sharing my workouts with the world in the hopes. Well, I shared one, and people were really responded to it and said that it inspired them. And I was like, okay, well, that inspires me, so I'm going to keep doing it, and I'll keep showing you guys from time to time. And it's been working out well for everybody, I think.
I want to start off by saying our condolences to you. Sorry about your loss with Shannon.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not an easy time for sure. Still really processing everything, but certainly a huge loss for all of us and all of her fans everywhere.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting on your podcast. I listened to that episode where you did the episode with your therapist. That's really, bold of you to do that just out in the public for people to listen. That's pretty vulnerable.
Well, that's the thing about choosing to do a podcast, right, is really being vulnerable. And I treat my podcast like it's talking to my friend on the couch, because personally that's what I want to hear when I listen to podcasts. And I kind of reached a point in my life where I thought, my physical and mental health is more important to me now than ever. And I really wanted to sort of share my experiences of what my life looks like and talk about my stories and what I've learned. And so being, open with people, I think that's the core of connection, and I'm not afraid to do that.
We're talking to Jennie Garth. Your podcast is incredible, by the way. I Choose Me. You probably have a lot of people that have reached out to you because it is all about self-love, self-care, but I'm sure you've really helped a lot of people, though, through this.
That was the whole purpose of doing it. Like, if I was going to do a podcast, I wanted it to help people because those are the podcasts that I listen to. So yeah, we have some pretty deep, meaningful conversations about my life, about my guest's life. And we're just kind of bringing stuff to the surface so we can all talk about it and embrace it and love ourselves just a little bit more.
Of course, everyone knows you from Beverly Hills 90210, and that's made a big imprint on your life. And now as we sit here in this nostalgia overload, that has to be even more of a thing out in public. But my question goes to right after 90210, or not after, but when they did the Melrose launch and they used you, can you imagine if they would have done that in 2024, where like the hot construction dude was like trying to make out with the 17-year-old girl, how bad that would have gone over?
Yeah, there are quite a few storylines that wouldn't work today.
That one would have been blown up.
Yeah. We had a good time, though. Thank God it was the 90s.
Yeah, we got away with so much in the 90s.
I have to ask you about that show that you did where you were in Central California living on a farm. Do you still have that farm? Because I loved that show, a little bit country.
I did love that show too. And no, I made some changes, and that farm is different now. So, but always in my heart, R.I.P. farm.
Yeah.
I know you're launching a clothing line, right, on QVC?
Yeah, this too came straight out of the 90s. This was originally inspired by my character, Kelly Taylor. She made that statement, "I choose me," when she had to choose between Brandon and Dylan. And that is something I just wanted to revisit, that idea of choosing oneself through my new clothing collection and sort of spreading that empowering message once again. And it's kind of become the backbone of my whole world now, through my podcast, I Choose Me, and through my brand, Me, that I'm doing with QVC. And it's all about empowering women and just really reminding us to love ourselves every morning and love the way we look, love the way we feel in our clothes, and, just giving people that little extra love.
I love female entrepreneurs. I'm married to one. They're very driven people. Do you have a person that, a manager that comes to you with all these things? Because over the years, you've had so many different things going on. Or is that just you? Do you wake up in the morning and look for something new to conquer and you just go after it?
Well, I have had an amazing support team since I started the business. I have the same team surrounding me, and they have brought me, so many incredible opportunities. Shout out to Randy J Management. But this was something that I was very clear on. Once I turned 50, I was just sort of like, what is next for me? And asking the universe these questions and kind of waiting. And this really came to me to sort of look back in order to move forward and embrace the past in order to move forward and help other people. And this was something that was very in my heart all these years. And I just really sort of pulled it out and said, there's no stopping me. This is going to be what I want to focus on moving forward. And here we are 2 years later, ready to launch the brand. I can't believe it's happening. I didn't know the power of me, when I started this, that I could come make something happen to this degree. And I've done it with my middle daughter right by my side. She's been helping me design everything all along the way. And our incredible design team at QVC has also been so helpful. So I haven't done it alone, no.
I love that you can do this with your daughter. I was looking at some of the items that are going to be offered, like T-shirts and hats and stuff, but jumpsuits, I'm all about a good jumpsuit. Cannot wait to see this.
We have the T-shirts and the hats. That's part of our merch collection that we dropped a while ago. Our new collection is more everyday, stylish, very wearable, easy, effortless looks. We have some really cool denim pieces that are actually made from fabric that is spun from plastic bottles that were ocean bound. So we are feeling really updating a lot of plastic bottles with our collection. And we have, some really things that you're going to want to wear, I promise you, and that are going to make you feel so good.
Well, this business, Jennie, let's put that aside for a second. Any acting? You've got a podcast, you're doing all this business stuff. Are you going to act anymore?
Who knows? I'm so happy in the path that I'm in right now, and being able to sort of reach people in a different way, in a really honest way. I'm feeling really good about it so far, and loving that people are getting something from it. So I don't know what the future holds, but this is my focus right now. And, back to the brand, I wanted to tell you guys that we are already live. If you're ready to shop now, I have talked QVC into a little pre-releasing.
Pre-release?
There are pre-release. There are actually 6 items I just learned that are up and ready to buy. So I'm so excited.
I'm going to get 2 of each. Jennie, Garth, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Jennie.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks. We'll see you later. It's Jennie Garth. You're on the Morning X. This is 99X.